1 in 4 high school students identifies as LGBTQ. I love that. I've just figured something out here. A correlation, an indisputable link between two things assailing the youngest generation. Stay with me and I'll explain it. From the zebra, 1 in 5 Americans now suffers from a mental illness. Anxiety disorders are the highest reported mental health issue in the US, with 42.5 million Americans claiming to suffer from it. About 1 in 4 suffers from a diagnosable mental disorder, and mental health crises account for 60 million visits to primary care annually. So here's the link, right? Here's the link. 1 in 4 kids identifies as LGBTQ, and about 1 in 4 kids are clinically depressed. Now, I'm just saying, if we've made it trendy to tell everybody that you are LGBTQ, and we clearly have yet another conspiracy theory proven right, if we've made it fashionable and made it trendy and indoctrinated kids and convinced young impressionable people, oh, you're definitely not straight, no, you think you like girls, but you don't. You'd probably enjoy smoking bloke. Just have a go. Just give it a lick. See what you think. You might warm to it. Right, that's basically what they're doing. And I'm just saying, as a straight man, if I had to start every day before I went to work by sucking another man's balls, I'd be a little bit depressed as well. Right, joking aside, this is both hilarious and sad, right? Because it's something that we've been talking about for a long time. Young minds are impressionable, kids are very malleable, and teachers should not be indoctrinating them. And this story here is cast iron, nailed on proof that that is exactly what's going on. About 1 in 4 high school students identifies as LGBTQ, according to a report the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention released on Thursday, citing data from 2021. Just to say, by the way, you know, I'm a socially liberal chap. I don't think the Centre for Disease Control should be looking into the LGBTQ community, but what do I know? I don't work underneath the Biden administration. They might have some strange classifications for people that happen to be homosexual. Their words, not mine. In 2021, 75% of high school students identified as heterosexual. 12.2% identified as bisexual, 5.2% as questioning, 4% nearly as other, 3.2% as gay or lesbian, and 1.8% said they didn't understand the question. These are probably the ones who are, you know, copying all these woke lunatics who work for The Guardian. Like, what is reality? The reality is some woman's just been kicked to death in the street by 20 Somalian fellas with machetes. But what is a Somalian? Aren't we all Somalians? Shut up, grab a shovel and help me dig a grave. What is a grave? Jesus. The CDC said the number of LGBTQ students went from 11% in 2015 to 26% in 2021. Amazing. Amazing. At this rate, by 2030, if a teenage boy looks at a set of tits, everyone in the room will think he's mentally ill, won't they? What are you looking at them for? Sorry. What are you looking at them for? The health organisation said a potential wording for the increase in LGBTQ students could be from their wording around students who are questioning their sexuality. So there you go. And you look at this when it's delineated by age group. You know, the over 60s, it's what you'd expect. It's like 2% of them are gay. But with these kids who have been indoctrinated by these raving lunatics, telling them all the time, you're not what you think you are, son. Everything's malleable. You've got to look into these things. Since Jeffrey Marsh started doing TikTok videos and Dylan Mulvaney started selling beer, funny old thing, the kids are a wee bit confused. And I can't prove that it's directly linked, but logically it says to me, if you're always confused and in a state of flux like that, you're not going to be really happy, are you? I think it's a logical conclusion to make that this might be one of the reasons, among many, with this sick woke generation that we've allowed commie ideologues to condition in schools from the age of about 4. But it's got to be one of many reasons that's leading them to be so unhappy, with no structure or sense of self-worth or a country to care about. Sounds pretty reasonable to me. But, again, that might just be me. If you think it's definitely not going to affect kids filling their heads with horse shit 7 days a week from cradle till grave. You let me know exactly what you think's gone wrong in the last 20 years and explain to me why in such a short time, like I went to high school in I left in 95, I think. Nobody was chronically depressed because we lived in a country we liked, in a community that we liked, with people we knew and understood. And we didn't get told every day that we should be sucking our granddads off. But, I'm just saying, maybe I'm wrong. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think of the story down below. And if you think I'm an idiot, please explain why in autistic detail down below. All right, thanks for watching. See you all very soon. Cheers.